Okay, you guys, plants have feelings. And as an emotional response to a threatening situation, they can even scream.
Is this a myth?
Yeah, yeah. Have you heard this one?
You know, I do remember there was a guy who took plants and hooked them up to a polygraph machine and did some tests.
Well, in fact, back in the late 60s and early 70s, he was a world polygraph expert. He developed this theory that plants, eggs, yogurt, all these things have a way of communicating on an emotional level that we don't even perceive or understand.
The concept of primary perception may be a little out there for some people. It means that all living organisms on Earth, from a whale, a human being, a plant, right down to a single cell, is interconnected, able to feel all sorts of emotions and to communicate with ESP. The theory was developed by the founder of the FBI's polygraph unit, Cleve Backster.
I've been reading the experiments of Cleve Backster. When he thought about burning the plant, the needle on the polygraph jumped, as if the plant could actually read his mind.
To put his theory to the test, the team is going to recreate some of his original experiments. First, to see if vegetation really does have feelings, they're going to get a plant, hook it up to a polygraph, subject it to physical and mental stress, and see if they get a reaction.
Grant, do you know how long we've wanted one of these?
Yes.
And I don't mean a box.
One genuine Stolting 22600.
Oh, I hear something rattling already.
The same model polygraph used in the, you guessed it, original Baxter experiments.
Oh, sweet. I saw Meet the Parents. I know how these things work.
Ever done time in prison, Jack?
When humans are in situations of stress, such as telling a lie to someone, the theory is there are often changes to their body. Their heart rate goes up and they sweat more. It's the GSR, or galvanic skin response component of the polygraph, that measures the amount of sweat. It does this by putting out a tiny electrical current that monitors any change in the skin's conductivity. Baxter took the GSR electrodes from the polygraph, attached them to a leaf, and said he could tap into the currents that flow into our green friends. Tori makes a special screw-on clamp to secure the electrode from the polygraph to the leaf of the Dracaena.
Don't worry, little buddy. We're not going to do anything mean to you. Yet.
No, dude.
Sorry, we're not supposed to freak it out?
No.
Okay.
To help block out any accidental electrical interference that could affect the polygraph, like a cell phone going off or a plane flying overhead, they're going to conduct the test inside a shipping container.
We'll take it into the container, which we know acts as a really good shield from radio frequency interference. The camera crew, everybody else, will be outside, so all that camera equipment's going to be out there recording us remotely.
Grant and Tori clear their minds
Let's go to our happy place.
and become one with nature.
There's definitely a little deflection there.
A little slap on the leaf caused the needle on the polygraph to move. Could it mean the plant is feeling fear and pain?
Plant's kind of twitching.
Because he knows what's coming.
To up the ouch factor, Tori pulls out the heavy artillery.
Oh, huge spike.
The needle moved way more when the strength of the attack was increased.
Each time we hit the plant with the fire extinguisher, the needle pinned.
The boys are baffled, but move on to test if plants can read minds. This time, Tori's not going to touch the plant at all. He's just going to imagine hurting it.
Think about something specific to this plant, and I want you to really, you have to really intend to do it. Like, I am going to do this. I'm going to kick your butt.
Ready? Had a good baseline. I gave it a mental picture, picturing it burning on fire.
The needle jumps.
Are you serious? Stop, stop. No way. Tori had a thought, and the plant reacted.
What the heck was that?
I don't know. Okay, you're not touching the plant, is that correct?
No, I'm not touching anything. All I'm doing is I'm staring it down and imagining it in flames.
Is the Dracaena tapping into Tori's consciousness and terrified of being burned?
Okay, that's it for today.
I mean, I'm not saying I believe this, but
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to dispute the ink.
Even engineer Grant, man of science, is taking off his skeptic cap.
If I were to say that it was a random occurrence, be some pretty amazing coincidences going on.
It boggles the mind.
They